Well, good afternoon, everybody. Live from the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce, we are meeting new members. And joining us from Eikenbary Landscape Company, Brett Eikenbary and Chase Eikenbary. Thanks for stopping by this afternoon.
Yeah, appreciate you having us on, Doug.
They're working separately. And Brett is down near Mount Corey, and Chase is currently at a Bowling Green Panera. Are you getting the French onion soup? I'm a big fan of the French onion soup.
I can bring you some if you want.
Okay. I actually had some for lunch today. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk to you about today. We are introducing you to new members, as we like to do here on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Brett and Chase recently starting Eikenbary Landscape Company and joining the Chamber of Commerce. So let's first talk a little bit about how the business got started.
Sure. So I've always had a passion for lawn care and landscape, and had always done things on the side, small odds and ends jobs, and was working in a factory and wasn't feeling fulfilled working in the factory, and just decided that it was time to take the leap and go do so. 2019 started talking about it, and then launched in 2021. So
it's that big leap of faith to do it. Chase, let's talk just a little bit about the services that are offered then through the landscaping company.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, kind of to Brett's point, his main career has always been in manufacturing, in that type of environment. And actually when we met, he's always had, side jobs that he's done for people and trying to provide different services for people. Loves mowing, loves the landscape side of things. So when we met, he was doing that kind of on the side, just helping out people. And throughout the years, when he was just kind of finding his purpose a little bit within his professional world, he was like, we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. And he loves kind of that customer service side of things and really trying to find a solution for people. So most people that have contacted him or us throughout this last year or two, have always wanted, what can you do? I have a fresh house. Can you do an install? Can you help me just simplify? It's kind of the whole gamut of everything. So we're not trying to be all things to everybody, but we're really trying to provide that high quality service for landscaping needs, mostly installs, mostly landscape design. A lot right now, as you can imagine, it's a spring rush. So I think he was out earlier today and our crew doing a couple spring cleanups with mulch installation, river rock installation, prunings, and then of course mowing, lawn care, all types of things involving lawn care. So that's kind of, like I said, it's the full gamut of everything. But we're working mainly in the commercial and residential side of things, mostly residential, I should say. So a little bit of commercial, but mostly residential.
Brett, I have to imagine one of the fulfilling things, and like you said, you wanted to do something more fulfilling, is helping people find that vision for what their front yard looks like, what their backyard looks like, helping them punch that up and help them get more out of the investment that's in their house.
Yeah, 100%. And sometimes, a lot of times, more times than not, we're showing up at a property because the people are sort of at a loss. They don't know what to do. And it's just really enjoyable to start from the beginning and work through the whole process. And sometimes, they don't know anything. They just say, make it look pretty. And so we start working with
the Doug Jenkins approach. I get it.
Yeah. Make, pick out some plants and kind of go back and forth and things like that. Suggest some ideas as far as mulch or river rock, things of that nature. And sometimes they do have a little bit of an idea. Maybe they put on an addition or outdoor living spaces have become so popular. So maybe they had a patio done or something like that and just need a landscape and tied into the existing. So that's really nice to be able to kind of have a clean slate and just put it all together for a client.
I would imagine. So what are some of the trends that you're seeing when it comes to doing the landscaping right now? Are there different things people are doing that maybe they've done the last 10 years or so?
I would say your decorative stone and river rock has become really popular, taking the place of a lot of mulch beds. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit more of an investment up front, but it isn't something that needs replaced year after year. Usually with a little handheld like leaf blower, they clean up really good. So we've seen a lot of that. And I don't know exactly, it seems like, like you said, 10 years ago or so, mostly it was just all mulch, things like that. So that's definitely a trend that I've noticed seeing. And also the outdoor living spaces, that have become really popular. I think during COVID, those really took off and got a lot more popular than they were 5-10 years ago. So
we see a lot of the pool landscapes and the fire pits. And then also one thing when it comes to like decorative rock that he's been getting a lot of requests on is also some landscape lighting, just to kind of add an additional appeal to that overall landscape. Just a little simple upgrade like that.
I love some good landscape lighting. It does lead to the question, you mentioned the mulch. Where does the mulch go? I wonder that every spring after the winter is. It was here in the fall. Now I'll blow away. Did it dissolve? So the river rock can help you avoid that dilemma in every spring. If people want to get in touch with you, have you come out, maybe take a look and throw them some ideas on what you can do for their landscaping. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can go to our website and check that out at eikenbarylandscape.com. Social media presence, we're on Facebook, Eikenbary Landscape Company, and Instagram. So, or our numbers are floating around, or if you see our truck or trailer out and want to just give us the old-fashioned phone call, that's fine too. So,
Chase, feels like Instagram's probably your job in the. Are you keeping the Instagram up?
I do a little bit of the social, yeah. Brett's actually, he loves getting on camera, surprisingly. So whenever I'm like, hey, honey, let's do a video.
We provide those opportunities.
Like, let's do it. So.
Very good. Well, we'll have to check that out. Again, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your investment in the chamber, and certainly best of luck to everything you're doing. If you have any questions, certainly we're here for you, as we are with every business in the area. So Brett and Chase, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
That will do it for this video. We'll be back with you, I think, a little bit later in the week. If not, next week we'll be with you all the time. We've got 3 ribbon cuttings plus Monday announcements and everything else. It's going to be a busy few weeks here at the Chamber. Make sure you're following us on all of our social media channels, especially Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, to get these live videos. For Brett and Chase, I'm Doug Jenkins. Have a great afternoon, everybody.